Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Zeroxan here, and today we're going to be reviewing an anime that I absolutely love, and it's one of my new favorite ones from all time now. It replaced Toradora real quickly, and you guys know I love that show a lot. But this anime, man, it just killed my love for it. But I still love Toradora. It's my second favorite anime now. But what's my new favorite anime? You may ask. But why would you ask that? You read the title. You already know. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about Little Witch Academia. Yes, that anime. I ended up loving it. I started watching it as a little joke. I was like, I wonder why people even watch this show. I've seen many memes about it. And so I went to Netflix and started watching the series. And oh my god, I fell in love. That thing has a lot of comedy, action, and funny moments, basically. It's pretty nice. I really love that show. So that's why we're going to be talking about it today. So, without wasting any more of your time, guys, let's get right into that review. Let's go. All right, first, let's start talking about the characters. All the characters in this series are pretty darn amazing. All right, so let's start with them. Our number one character, which is the main protagonist, we have Ako Kagari or Atsuko Kagari. I prefer calling her Ako, but whatever. Ako is a young girl, well, she's 18, a young girl who has always dreamed about being a witch. Since she was young, she saw a small concert about magic and why magic's amazing. It was like a show, and the girl that was there showing the magic was Chariot, which is our main protagonist idol. So Akagari is a nice girl, clumsy, funny, a bit selfish, but she has a great personality and she never gives up and she always tries to do things her way and find a way to do them. She never gives up, ever. And that's why I love her. Now, our other protagonist, we have Lotte, yeah, it's just Lotte. Lotte Jansson. Alright, so Lotte Jansson is one of the first characters that our main protagonist Akome meets at the start of the anime. She meets Lotte at the entrance of the school. Well, almost at the entrance of the school is very difficult to explain. Whatever. But Lotte is a nice girl who loves reading books. Like she loves doing that. Her favorite book is Nightfall, which is a novel that has over 300 volumes. Yeah, 300 volumes, and it's been ongoing for years now. Also, Lotte knows how to summon spirits, and she loves doing it by singing and by doing a small little ritual to summon them and talk to them. The spirits will help her find things and tell her things about the world and answer her questions. So Lotte is basically just a kind girl who loves summoning spirits and loves talking to her friends. For our next protagonist, we have Susie. Who is Susie? Susie is the first main protagonist that Ako Kagari meets at the start of the anime on her way to the school. So Susie is this girl, which she isn't really the most cheerful person ever. She's like, she's always just having a straight face, and she loves to use Ako as her guinea pig for her potions. Yeah, Susie loves making potions, especially poisonous ones, and she uses them on Ako. So I don't know how Ako is still alive. But Susie, she loves mushrooms. Listen, she loves mushrooms. Okay. She loves them more than anything in her entire life. Without them, she would just die. I don't know why, but she's obsessed with mushrooms. Alright, our next protagonist, we have Diana. Diana is known as the best witch at the academy, and she's from a very wealthy family and well known around the world of magic, even though magic is disappearing, but I'm going to talk about that later. Okay. She knows how to do all kinds of magic: summoning magic, moving magic, teleportation, explosions. Woo! Diana kinda she nasty, bro. But Diana she gets way too cocky, you know. She thinks, "Oh, I'm the queen. I'm gonna do all this stuff. I'm the best. I'm the best. You're trash, Akko." Yeah, she makes fun of Akko for not being able to do magic. Yeah, that's basically Diana. All right, so our other protagonist, we have Professor Ursula. Professor Ursula is Akko's guidance teacher. She helps Akko throughout the school and tries to help her how to do things around the school and learn magic. Um, she's not the best at doing it, but she does her job. She does her part at helping Akko do magic and trying to teach her how to do so. And also, Professor Ursula may not seem who she may say that she is, you know? Just saying. Alright, so I'm just going to talk about my favorite bat side character. I'm not going to talk about all of them. I'm just going to talk about my favorite one. We have Amanda O'Neill. I don't know why, but I love her so much. She acts like a freaking badass, bro. She just doesn't care about school. She's just there to do whatever she wants, learn magic, and do her thing. She loves to doing things her own way. She does things her way. She's not gonna follow your rules unless you start failing her, but still, she would not care about it. She's such badass. All right, that concludes the characters for now. All right, so now let's get down to what is the story of Little Witch Academia and what is this plot behind it. All right, so Little Witch Academia basically starts with Ako Kagari trying to look for the school to go, which is called Luna Nova. Luna Nova is the school that Ako wants to go to since her idol went there. But once Ako gets there, people start making fun of her. Friends of Diana start saying, "You'll never be a witch. You'll never be able to do magic." And they were kind of right. But it's not her fault. It's not her fault, alright? I'll explain that later. Alright, so Ako then gets into the school because that's where Chariot went, her idol, and she wanted to go there to learn magic. So that's the start of the anime. But the story is just basically it's just basically little girls going to school of witches where they will learn magic, how to do potions, teleportation, fly, cure things, change the future, and everything. That's what they learn there. But the thing is that magic is disappearing from the planet, and magic is becoming less useful as technology advances. But I still don't see how it's becoming useless. I mean, you can repair things with magic, you can summon things with magic, even talk to your dead relatives with magic. So I don't see the point. But yeah, that's just part of the story. Then the plot twist. There is this girl that comes near the end of the anime, which just turns things around from Akko trying to become the best witch ever and try to meet her idol. We have Cornix. This girl, she acts like the best character in the series, but it's actually the villain. She wants to take all magic and make her own. She ends up, turns out that she told Chariot, which is Professor Ursula. Yeah, I know. She Chariot is Professor Ursula, and that must mind blowing. But you find that out pretty soon, actually, like around episode 3 or 4. Or if you watch the OVA that came out in 2013 and 2015, then you would already know before even the series came out. But whatever. This girl brought a lot of technology to the school, which allows magic to be used all over the place with some routers. Because you see, there's this little gem at the top of the school which provides magic to everybody. It's like, Wi Fi. You have to be close to it to be able to use it. But with a router, you can go farther. And if you're carrying it with you, you can go as far as you want. But with this magic, it's basically that. It's a representation of internet. Okay. So this girl is actually when Aqua was younger, she told Chariot to use a type of magic which it uses the person's dreams and takes them. Actually, she steals the dreams to use them as herself and uses magic. Like her dreams will produce magic power, and she'll use them for the show that Aqua watched when she was younger. And it turns out that those dreams it actually takes a bit of your magic power. But since they were humans, Cornix told Cherry that they weren't going to need it, so it was no harm. But since Ako was there, she lost some of her magic power, and that power was the ability to fly. And since Ako throughout the series could not fly, she couldn't do it because didn't have that ability anymore with her because it was taken away by Cornix and Chariot. When Ako found out that Chariot was Professor Ursula and she heard that Professor Ursula took her magic, she was devastated and depressed for a bit. She was mad and ran away for a couple of episodes. It was actually just for one episode. There's a plot twist. But the ending is just that Professor Cornix ended up turning out as a good girl actually, and she had some cubes which she made, which used to steal magic and all that stuff, and cause problems across the series. So at the end, the cubes formed together and made a freaking rocket. It was going to destroy the city or something, and it launched at super high speeds at the sky. So the girls went out and tried to stop the rocket. They tried to stop the rocket, and they were able to do so. But the ones that did it was Diana and Ako. But with the help of all the other protagonists, they were able to get to space because that thing was going out to outer space. And also, they were about to run out of magic because they didn't have much magic left, you know. But since Chariot and Cornix started transmitting what was happening live to the whole planet, and the whole planet started believing in them that they were going to be able to save the world, they sent magic by dreams, but it wasn't stealing their dreams. It was borrowing them this time. And it worked. They received infinite amounts of magic and were able to stop that rocket using the shiny rod. Oh yeah, I haven't talked about what shiny rod is. So at the start of the anime, actually, Ako found Chariot's rod, which is called shiny rod. It was the one that she used for the show when Ako was younger. And Ako was the one that found it because she's technically the chosen one, and she was chosen by it. So she used the arc, the shiny rod, and she turned it into an arc, a bow and arrow. And she shot the living heck out of that rocket. Because that rocket was alive, you know? It had eyes and teeth. It couldn't move by itself. So yeah, that's basically the plot. The end, the plot and ending. The ending is just that Ako ended up destroying that and learned how to do magic and continued with her life in the academy. And the academy did not close, and people started believing in magic a lot more. And magic was basically saved. So yeah, that's the ending of it. Also, now I want to talk about some other stuff. So, Professor Ursula was Chariot, as you know, but why would she hide herself? Well, she was mainly embarrassed because she ended up stealing people's dreams and taking their magic power. So I'm guessing that she was embarrassed and ashamed for doing such horrible acts that she just decided to isolate herself and hide her identity. But that did not work out since Diana found out that she was not the girl she was proclaiming to be. Diana went up to her and said, "How come there hasn't been any records of a student by the name of Ursula in this school, huh? Admit it. You are Chariot." Boom. And Silver Rod, you may be asking where did Akko find it? Well, in the start of episode 1, Akko was with Flotte and Susie basically, and they were making her way to the school. But they lost balance and ended up falling into a forest, which is forbidding. And turns out that there's a big chicken. Yeah, big chicken and man eating plants there. So they were trying to escape. So while they were trying to escape, Lotte and Ako ended up falling down a hill because Susie put them inside of a little ball that she made because she wanted to steal some feathers. And Ako and Lotte were used as a bait. Wow, incredible! But once they fall down there, Lotte hurt her knee. So Ako tried to take her up, but while they were doing that, they found Shiny Rod. Shiny Rod revealed himself to Ako. So Ako took him and they left. Another thing about the series is that it's pretty good actually. There isn't much to cover up about this show, but all I gotta say is that this show is amazing. And all the things I just said are surface things. I gave spoilers. Yeah. The ending, the middle, the plot and the start and all that stuff. But it's still enjoyable because I didn't give out all the scenes. That's how my reviews are. I talk about main key points of the story and not all of things. You can still watch it and laugh about the funny parts. You can still watch the anime and still be surprised at some of the shocking parts and all that stuff. Because that's how my reviews are. They're not full on spoilers, but they're still spoilers. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to smash the like button and subscribe. Turn on the bell and notifications, and be sure to share this video with your friends if you want me to keep uploading. And anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.